Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Welcome students to Quran Foundations course, and this is our last lesson. Actually, we have done the first part of this lesson, lesson 16, which was about Ahkamun Nun Sakina, rules of Nun Sakina. And when we talk about Nun Sakina, we are talking about the Tanween too, because in Tanween's lesson we have done that Tanween is there is a hidden Nun in Tanween too. So Tanween and Nun Sakina both are same. So when we talk about Ahkam al-Nun Sakina, we are talking about Tanween too. Moving to the next part of this lesson, and this will gonna be our last part. And before that, let me tell you, and this will be a reminder for all of us, that we are applying a rule here, and that rule is idgham. And idgham is basically merging two letters together, and when you merge and when you say two letters together, that is called idgham. And when I explained that rule in front of you, I said we have some specific letters for the idgham, and those letters are called uh, let me write it here in front of you so you can easily recall the previous lesson. So as I said, we have ja, and we had ra and meme, lam, wow, and noon. And we can make a whole word with out of all of these letters, and that word will be called Yarmaloon. Got it? If any of these letters comes after Noon Sakina, Noon with a Sukun, or Tanween, Fathatain, Kasratain, and Dammatain, Idgham will be done. Idgham. In Arabic, Idgham. And as I said, Idgham is merging two letters together. And except of two letters, Ra, and the other one is Lam. Ra and Lam. Except these two letters, with Idgham, Ghunna will be done too. You should do the Ghunna. You should do the long nasal sound. Except on Ra and Lam. We will not do the Ghunna on Ra and Lam. We definitely will do the Idgham, but not Ghunna. But all the other Ya, Mim, Waw, and Noon, we should do Idgham and Ghunna. After doing and after reading the rule and after understanding the rule of idgham, now we are moving on and we are going to spell some of our left lines which we were supposed to start in today's session. So we have some of the lines and we're gonna start from the qulubun. So repeat after me. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qaf damma qu. Lam damma wawlu. Waw mad. Qulu. Ba dammatain. Bun. Qulubun. But here we have tanween, and right after that we have ya. When we will read, we will do idgham. So ya, fatha, waw, sukun, yaw. So together, qulubun yaw. So it's not qulubun, It's قلوب يو قلوب يو ميم فتحة ما همزة كسرة إي ذال كسرتين ذين. But here we have another rule, adgham rule, because we have wow, and wow is coming right after the tanween. So tanween is followed by wow. So we're gonna do idgham. Wow fatha alif wa يومئذ و جيم كسرة جي فا فتحة فا تا ضمتين تون واجفة. Now together these three words قلوب يومئذ واجفة قلوب يومئذ واجفة. Okay, next one, repeat after me. Hamza fatha ba sukun ab qalqala because ba got sukun. صاد فتحة ألف صغيرة صا أب صا را دمروا أبصار ها فتحة ألف ها أبصارها. Okay, سين كسرة سي را فتحة ألف را جيم فتحتين جن واو فتحة here جن tanween and we got wow, one of the Yarmaloon letters. سراجا واو فتحها شد وه ها فتحة ألف صغيرة ها وها جيم فتحتين جن وهاجا سراجا here إدغام وهاجا. And here we got a little circle, and this is called a stopper. A stopper, and this is a alamatul waqf, and this is a sign which indicates that we must do stop here. So in Arabic, whenever that little stopper appears, it shows up in front of you, you may take a pause. You may stop your recitation and you can take a new start from the next letter right after that little circle. So there is a rule for waqf, for pausing, for making pause. There's a rule, and that rule says whenever you make waqf, make sure that you drop last sign from the last letter. Meaning, if I'm making waqf here on wahajan, so jim and the jan tanween is the last sign on the jim. So I will drop that sign. But there is an exceptional case, and that case is called when you are having double fatha. In that case, you will drop one fatha and you will keep one. Instead of reading wahaj, you will read wahaja. Inshallah ta'ala, I will make another video on this topic, when and how we can make the pause waqaf. But this is a little overview on the waqaf rule. Now let's go for the next word with spellings. Waw fatha wa, hamza fatha noon sukun an, za fatha lam sukun zal, نون فتحة ألف نا وأنزلنا. So there is noon with sukun, so we're going to make the ikhfa. وأنزلنا وأنزلنا. Okay, now next one. أكلا لما. Here lal, we said lal, and we are going to make idgham, but not the ghunna. وتحبون المال حبا جما. So here تحبون المال حبا جما. Next one غثاء أحوى. And the next one is معتد أثيم إذا تتلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية. Here is another exceptional case for the waqaf rule. Whenever you have ta, that round shaped ta, and you are going to make waqaf and you're supposed to make waqaf, you will turn that ta into ha. So instead of aniyat, we will say aniyah. Okay, next rule. So here is noon sakina, and after noon sakina we have ba, right? That rule is called, in Arabic, is called the iqlab. Iqlab. And in Arabic we write it like this. Iqlab. Iqlab. So whenever noon sakina is being followed by ba, you will turn that noon into mim. I'm repeating. Whenever noon sakina is being followed by ba, you will turn and you will change that noon sakina into mim. Instead of saying man bakhila, we will say man bakhila. Got it? Here again the second example. La yumbadhanna min ba'di min bayni sulbi lanasfa'am bin nasiyati بِذَنبِهِمْ. All of these examples are the examples for iqlab. We are changing that noon and we are turning that noon into mim. مُطَهَّرَةٍ. Again, because the ba is appearing after that. Tin, it was tin, so we have a noon there and we change that noon into mim. Tim bi aidi safaratin kiramim. And then bararah instead of bararatin. Hum fiha lakum dinukum waliya dini inna rabbahum bihim tarmihim bihijaratin lahum ma yasha'una mimma. And when you want to join that mim to lam, you will select that mimma Allahumma. Okay, and when you want to read that Allahumma separately, you will give fatha to that hamzatul wasl because it is followed by lam. So you will say Allahumma. I hope you understand the rule of idgham, and we have done two more rules in this chapter, and that was a rule of iqlab and the rule for the pausing, for the making pause and stop while you're reciting. So when you're breaking your breath, so you need to follow the rule of waqaf, the rules of waqaf. And inshallah ta'ala, I will make a video and inshallah I will upload it about all of these tajweed rules, and inshallah ta'ala I will define all of them one by one with plenty of examples. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video. And if you think this video is informative and beneficial for you, please share this video with other friends and your family members. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.